the wrestlers protesting. In fact, politics erupting over wrestlers' protests at Jantar Mantar. TMC's Majeed Memon taking to Twitter, questioning why no POCSO was filed in the case. We have Majeed Memon joining us on the story. Mr. Memon, the wrestlers are back to protest despite complaint. Cops have not registered an FIR, and you're also questioning why no POCSO was filed in the case, as one of the wrestlers is a minor. How do you respond to this? The wrestlers feel that they have not got justice despite all the assurances, which is now they've upped the ante currently.
Yes, you see, I am really shocked at the manner in which the international stars, the youth of this country, about which the ruling party has always been claiming to be standing for the youth. Now they are bringing laurels to the country. They are on the street agitating for registration of a crime against a BJP leader who, according to my information, is a Bahubali from Uttar Pradesh. Now, no FIR is being registered. When there is a minor victim, in any ordinary case, we have come across number of cases under POCSO where students, college students, etc., are in custody for long with denial of bail for months and years, rather. And here, a minor international star is a victim at the hands of somebody whom BJP wants to protect. No FIR is being registered. We are wondering, do we have separate sets of law for certain people who are in good books of the government? And why should these stars be made to prolong their education? Immediately, the sports minister must go and see them and tell them that, yes, FIR is being registered. Law takes its own course. We don't distinguish between A and B. And therefore, you will get justice. And thereafter, let the investigation be done. And if the accused is innocent, he can be let off. But then, non-registration of the FIR, compelling the stars, international stars, to sit overnights in Jantar Mantar, and this agony should continue, is a matter of great shock and surprise. I think the government would hear us and take suitable action. We are not vindictive. We don't want anybody to be harassed. But then if the victims are suffering, including a minor who is alleging some sexual assault, provisions of POCSO should be applied. It would have been applied in any other case. In Mumbai, we have half a dozen such matters where people are struggling even to get bail.
Right, Mr. Memon, you're saying that the non-registration of FIR is absolutely appalling and shocking. Also, Mr. Memon, following the protest, of course, the sports ministry had intervened and constituted an investigation committee to look into the complaints. Now, Brij Bhushan
is a very, very serious charge, and there is no bail immediately.
Right, Mr. Memon, also, don't you think the committee report must also be made public? Because that is another demand. Don't you think it's high time the committee report is made public? Because this committee was formed several months ago. Now, of course, the cops have asked for this report, and the cops say that only after this report could they, the initial probe, could they actually register an FIR? All right, we seem to have lost that line with Majeed Memon. Majeed Memon there making his point quite clear, saying that it's high time that an FIR is registered in this case. And also, POCSO should also be invoked, as one of the complainants is a minor. He says that it is shocking and appalling that despite multiple complaints, an FIR has not been registered by the police. We'll try and connect with Majeed Memon in just a bit. In fact, those are the updates that we are getting. The protest by India's wrestlers intensifying. Wrestlers now saying they will go to court if an FIR is not filed soon against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. We have Mr. Memon back with us. Mr. Memon, in fact, following the protest, the last time the ministry had intervened and constituted an investigation committee to look into this. Now the wrestlers are demanding that the committee report must be made public. Don't you think it's high time that this report is also made public?
No, no, see, let me tell your viewers, with all respect to the committee and to the people in power, I must say that let law manifest itself that yes, there is justice to everybody, and much less to the stars who are bringing laurels to the country. Should they be suffering like this on the streets? Let me also tell you this important aspect of this POCSO provision, that the courts are calling upon protecting the victims from being their names to be publicized. And here are the victims on the streets begging for justice for a long time. And the committee, in January, the allegations were made. We are in the third, fourth month. And what kind of, why should FIR not be registered and thereafter start investigation under law? And if the accused has not committed any crime, he can well be discharged. Arresting an accused is another second step. The first step is registration of FIR, which has to be done without loss of time. For 4 months, if the Olympic stars are agitating on the streets, what more disgrace with regard to the absence of rule of law?
All right. Thank you, Mr. Memon, for joining us with all your thoughts. So you're saying that it's completely shocking that an FIR has not been registered and all these wrestlers are forced to take to the streets to protest and demand an FIR.